Hello everyone, I'm Catsenolia and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be playing some Morrowind. A little bit of backstory. So I am probably what would be usually known as a Skyrim Smoothbrain. So prior to like maybe a few months ago, I had only ever played Skyrim. And I'd played a lot of Skyrim, but I'd never played any of the other Elder Scrolls games. Now, Morrowind, I have technically just done a playthrough of the main story, and I did some like other different quests. So like I did a few of the quests for like the Telvanni house and things like that, but for the most part I only really played the main story because I was curious about it. And now I'm actually thinking that I want to start again. And the reason why is because I screwed up pretty bad with my first character. I didn't really know what I was doing and I didn't really care. So I kind of just picked what I thought might be best, but wasn't really very good. So like, for example, one of my major or minor skills I think is like mercantile, but I really haven't used it like at all. Not that I don't even know really how to level mercantile. So that's definitely not something that I'm going to pick again. But there's a few other things that I think in terms of the way that I play with my character build and stuff, I think that there's a better way to set up my my character. And I also really wish that I picked the Atronach sign instead of I can't remember which one I picked. But yeah, so I'm thinking like I really want to play through it again. I want to do a bunch of other quests like that I haven't done, so there's still so much of this game that I don't know and I haven't seen. So it's definitely not necessarily like a first playthrough or anything like that, but I'm still pretty new. I still very much don't really know that much about the game. I've figured out a little bit, enough to kind of just get my character to work enough that I could kind of get through the main story. So we're going to start again. And I'm going to set up my character and everything. I'm probably going to set up my character to be quite similar to the one that I've just played through. Like I played through as like a dark elf. I'm probably going to do that again. Although my heart tells me I want to pick a Khajiit. But I'm probably not going to. I'm probably going to play through as a dark elf and things like that again. I'm just going to be restarting so that I can get my character build much better than what I set up in my very clueless noob state. So we're going to be starting again. It's really weird to see like a typical cutscene like this, rather than like the Skyrim one where it's like a little bit more interactive. You can like move around and stuff. It's very much a product of the time.
I've taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat, to the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Goddamn cliff racers. I just saw a cliff racer.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up. Stand up. There you go.
What's up, Jib?
You were dreaming.
He's so much, or is it Jub? I think it's probably pronounced Jub. Now, in terms of my name, I didn't really think this through. I don't know if I want to just go with my name or if I want to actually maybe have a more dark elf kind of name. I think for this one, we're just going to go with Catsenolia. Just to keep things simple.
Not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the guard.
He's so much nicer in this one than he is in Skyrim. He's very cranky in Skyrim. Probably because he's in the Soul Can, but you know. Alright. Bye, Job.
You better do what they
Catch you later. I don't remember exactly the backstory of, like, of the story that's in the, like, the book you get from him in the Soul Can.
up on deck and let's keep this as civil as
I think he, like, escapes from here or something like that. Who is this, by the way? I didn't speak to this person.
The sooner we can move on.
Okay, well, looks like you can't talk to him. Seyda Neen.
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Is it just me, or is it, like, super quiet? Give me a second. I can't really hear them talking. Yeah, so when I played through the first time,
You finally arrived.
I don't think I even did anything in Seyda Neen. I went straight to Balmora. I, like, just full steam ahead went through with the main quest because that's what I wanted to do. So I didn't really do anything else. So there's so much of this game that I haven't even seen. And I figured instead of starting, like, a series or anything like that in the middle of something I've already played, I may as well just start again. And it also gives me the opportunity to fix some significant mistakes, I would say, that I made in my my character setup. So we're gonna go with a Dark Elf again. Although I am tempted to, like, 50% resist magicka, that would be awesome. But I don't play fully as a mage. I usually play as, like, kind of like a spell sword, I guess. Like, I love using magic. Not that I'm very good at it in this game. But I also will use, like, weapons, so. Damn, they get a lot of stuff. God. Oh, I do wish that I could play as a Khajiit, but they're just, I feel like they're not that great in this game. I feel like it's too much of a, because you can't wear shoes and things like that. So, or boots. What is this? Charm. Voice of the Emperor. Interesting. Wow, they really punish you, I guess, for, like. Okay, we're gonna go with Dark Elf. We're gonna play as a girl. But we're gonna change her hair because, good God. What kind of face do we want to go with? Kind of like that one, or... not that one. Can't decide between this one or this one. This one looks kind of scary, spooky, you know? Or I don't mind this one as well. Okay, I'm leaning towards this one, which I gotta make a decision at some point, otherwise I'll be here for 200 years. Character creation is a trap. My other character, I had, like, braids or something, but I'm wondering, yeah, see, I had, like braids like this, but in all honesty, it doesn't look very good. I'm thinking of going with something a little bit more. I wonder if there's a way to change your appearance in this game. You can do it in Skyrim, but I mean, like I said, I played very little of this game, so in terms of my knowledge, I kind of like the bun. I'm actually, like, liking the hair up situation. Or I kind of like this. She's got a cool like circlet on. It looks... I do really like the braids. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the braids look pretty sick, but... I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards this. But then I kind of want to change the face. Oh! She's gonna be, you know, very special, so it's like, it's important, you know? You want to make sure that she looks ready to take on anything. I kind of like this. I think that looks a lot better than the other one. Alright. So, yeah, I think that's all we change here.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
So I don't have like a solid plan for like what I want to do with my skills this time, but I do have like an idea of what I would prefer to do. I'm definitely not picking mercantile. That's like one of the major things that I learned from last time.
Yes, I've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released.
I think in the entire time that I played, which was not that much, it was the main quest and that's about it. I think I made mercantile go up by like maybe 2 points. Like not 2 levels, 2 points towards the next level. So, not great. So, we're gonna call it Spell Sword. And my specialization... I think I might go with a combat specialization, but obviously changing out some of these things. So, strength, yes. Agility is good, but I think that I want to go with strength and intelligence instead. Because I'm going to be using magic a decent amount. I'm not really going to be using it in the way of, in like an offensive way, I guess, but more in a defensive way. And also levitation. So that's my favorite part of this game. I don't know why Skyrim didn't just say fuck it and put some levitation magic in, but it's disappointing to say the least. Finding out that the magic system in other games was so... I mean, I haven't played Oblivion. I'm planning on playing Oblivion as well, but that's going to be more of like a blind playthrough because I've never technically played it. However, I have seen some people do like Oblivion challenges, and I've seen the magic system, like a little bit, just a little bit of a tidbit of like the spell, like doubling up on spells and a spell stacking. That's what I'm thinking of. And it's insane. So Skyrim really dropped the ball with that. That would have been so fun, but it's a great game, obviously. Okay, so block I'm never going to use. We're going to change that. So I'm going to go with like probably light armor because I tend to use light armors more than anything, although I am tempted to kind of go with a bit of maybe a medium armor because of the fact that I want to train up endurance like pretty early on so that I have decent health stats. However, it's going to level me really quickly if I do that. So I'm trying to think of like, if I'm going to wear anything, what would I wear? It's probably going to be the light armors, glass armors, you know, fur, leather. Yeah, we're going to choose light armor. We're not going to go with armorer. We're probably going to go with long blade, I think, because I end up using lots of these, like long swords and katanas, things like that. I foresee myself using these. However, I've got to be careful because also I don't want to level too quickly. This is what I mean. I don't know much about the game, but I did figure out, over time, I figured out, like, where some mistakes were in terms of my... Sorry. We have a visitor. Did you have to go over the desk? You just had to walk past? Okay, alright. I'm glad he walked past because lately he's been deciding to sleep right on the desk in front of like my keyboard and everything, which makes it incredibly difficult to do anything. But he's chosen peace today. Okay, so long blade. Now I'm going to use a lot of short blade, but I'm honestly happy to kind of leave that as like either maybe a minor skill. Or maybe I should make it. Maybe I should make it a major skill because then I'll get a boost on it. I'm trying to think of like what I'm going to pick up first. I think if we go long blade there and we put short blade somewhere like here, I think that would be fine. I'm wondering whether to make medium armor. Maybe a minor skill, because if I don't wear light, it would be medium. I won't wear heavy because it's just too annoying to carry around. Now, magic-wise, I'm going to use a lot of alteration. I already know that. Levitation. It's fantastic. And I'm thinking potentially mysticism, but most likely restoration. Like, I'm probably going to use a lot of restoration. So I'm thinking that making this a major skill is probably a good idea. Did I use much? I don't think I really used much illusion, but I think we're going to make illusion a minor skill. I didn't really use any conjuration, and I'm not sure. I don't think I really will. Maybe to train it, but like not really anything else. Like probably to train intelligence. In terms of mysticism, absorbing and reflecting, I feel like I did use this, like a decent amount. What's my last major skill going to be, though? I'm honestly considering speechcraft, because you do actually use that. But at the same time, it's not too hard to train. Or not train, but like, it's not too hard to find a trainer. I mean, you get Caius, like, right in the beginning, who you can train with. I don't think I'm going to use marksman very much. Probably not going to use sneak. Security is probably a skill that I'm going to use a fair bit. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking that maybe security is something that I might go with. Athletics. I might use athletics. I'm quite happy to keep most of the endurance ones, like, as more, like, miscellaneous. Oh, not miscellaneous, but, like... Oh, they are miscellaneous skills, yeah. Just because I'm probably going to go pretty hard on training them at the beginning, just to try and get my endurance maxed, like, pretty quickly. But I am thinking, like, maybe there's one of them that I could make, like, a minor skill, and it might be something like spear. Because I don't think there's any other endurance. The other ones are all just armors. So I feel like if we don't bother about like occasionally wasting a level, because I'm not really that fussed about it. If we go with that, then I'm not too fussed with, well, I think I like this set of abilities. I'm probably going to wear a lot of light armor. If I'm not wearing that, I'll probably wear medium armor. So I wonder if maybe I could make one of these. I'm going to use enchanting a decent amount, but... So maybe we could get rid of potentially illusion, because I don't know how often I'm really going to use that. So I might actually swap out illusion for medium armor, because we're going to wear either light or medium armor. We're going to be using either long blades or short blades typically. except in the beginning when I'm trying to train some endurance, which I'll probably just wear medium armor until then. Or even heavy if I'm like really trying to be careful with my levels. I'm going to use alteration a lot. I'm going to use restoration a lot. Security as well. Probably mysticism a decent amount because I want to get better at using things like reflecting and spell absorption and, you know, things like that. So, and then alchemy I ended up using a lot and I probably will again. And then, yeah, and then I think enchant as well is something that I'm probably going to use a lot. And I don't really, like, looking at these, I'm not too, like, fussed about having any of these other ones. Except potentially acrobatics, but I'm just going to train acrobatics kind of anyway. And that is a miscellaneous sort of skill that I can use towards strength. So I'm not really too fussed about that. I will, you know, I will naturally just train acrobatics because I will use it. So, yeah, I think I'm a lot happier with how this one's set up versus what I did on my first character, which was, I don't know what I was doing, to be completely honest. Although I am wondering maybe I might change strength or potentially endurance because it's about my health gain and my maximum fatigue rather than strength. But at the same time, I'm going to train endurance up and then probably kind of just leave it. So where strength is something I will continue to work towards because I want my carrying capacity to be good. The other thing is willpower, like having the ability to resist magic. Although we're going to be going with the Atronach sign, and I can't remember exactly what that does. I know that you absorb magic, but I'm not sure whether it helps you resist magic, but I'll have a look in a minute. Speed is also one that I'm really like, because I'm not prepared for how slow I'm gonna have to walk around. I don't know why you could pick luck. Who does that? Who would do that? So I think that maybe I'm just gonna stick with strength. Which I think makes sense for the kind of character build that I'm like going with and going to be playing. So.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
That is going to be the Atronach. Spell absorption, this is like amazing. Fortify maximum magicka. But then obviously you've got the stunted magicka, which is like, you know, that sucks, but this, I really wish that I picked this. I believe I picked this, the lady, but the personality attribute, like this was almost a waste. This was obviously really helpful, but with how much I ended up using magic and how much it ended up being really annoying with like trying to figure out spell absorption and all that sort of stuff, I really wished I'd picked this. So I'm going to go with this one. Yeah. We're going to give it a go.
Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Right, so our name is Catsenolia. We're a dark elf, we're a spell sword. We've got the Atronach. So we're going to be starting with 50 strength and 50 intelligence. With 150 magicka, yeah, because it's going to it like boosts my magicka. So this is awesome. I'm so happy about this. 30 willpower, 50 speed is still pretty good. I think because I've picked a couple of speed... No, I don't have any speed related things, just short blade. Endurance is 30, so that's going to be a bit hard to get that working. But overall, like, I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. Resist fire, 75% is going to be awesome. Then we got hearth heal, shield, and water walking. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'm happy with that. I'll be here forever if I'm not. I now have a stats menu.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
This is my papers. Awesome. Yes, I know. Thank you. I can't take any of your stuff, can I? Oh, that would be great to start off with that. But... Thanks, sir. I'm so slow. Dagger. Oh, this one. Are we sneaking? I think I forgot now. Wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. Well. I'm gonna just like take this stuff so that I can sell it. Because money is hard to come by. Books. Made a lot of money on books at the beginning. Okay, so... Here. So we're just gonna... Why won't it let me hotkey? We'll sort that out later. So this. Alchemy ingredients. Take those. I don't think I went in here the first time. $15, nice. We're gonna make potions. God, I'm so slow. Maybe I should take some bread now. Restore fatigue is pretty good. I might take that. Why not? Okay. So already I'm going to just reduce that down and I'm going to pin it. Pin it? Thank you. This. And a pretty soul gem. Nice. So, why won't you let me... I guess I gotta wait until after the tutorial. Don't try persuasion on him. If you're not good at it, he'll start to dislike you. Okay.
Your papers, please.
Sure. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I'm Celis Gravis, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. I'm Celis Gravis, a knight-errant of the Imperial Legion. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim, the Seventh himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are a free man, woman. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor, so pay careful attention. This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Casadus in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Casadus. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. Also, I have a letter for you. And a dispersal to your name. Go to Caius Casadus in Balmora. I can't tell you where to find him, but you are to go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for him. Someone there can direct you to him. Balmora is north of Seyda Neen. The road passes Pelagiad. I always say Pelagrad for some reason, I don't know why. Village, and Fort Pelagiad crosses a deep ravine, passes Fort Moonmark, and then turns west across the Odai River into Balmora. The Southwall Corner Club is in the southeast Balmora, on the east side of the river. For more detailed directions, talk to Elone the Scout at Ariel's Trade House here in Seyda Neen. But take my advice, you're new here. Take the Silt Strider to Balmora, fast, cheap, safe. Cross the bridge and head east. Can't miss it. Okay. Silt Striders carry passengers and cargo between settlements on Vvardenfell. Fares depend on distance to be travelled. Silt Striders are giant insects. A compartment, this is so gross. A compartment for passengers and cargo is hollowed from the creature's shell. The driver directs the beast by directly manipulating exposed organs and tissues. Ew. Silt Striders travel between Aldrune, Balmora, Seyda Neen, Suran. Is that Nesis? I've never really known how to say this. Nesis? And Malogmar, Margan, and North Landing near Vivek. Okay. The funny thing is that because I'm Australian, I'm probably butchering all of these words anyway, so it's fine. Alright. Thank you, sir. I really wish I could pinch some of the stuff behind you, but I guess I'll be on my way. Here's Jay to look at your journal. You should probably check out Ariel's Trade House on the left. You're on your own now. Good luck. Thank you. Can I now hotkey things? Thank you. It was a tutorial. I was like, what is going on? Okay. I'm gonna go into here first. Hello, sir. Welcome to Ariel's Trade House. I barter for goods or coin. I also have a small selection of spells for sale. No credit. You want a little advice? That's free. That's all that's free. Would you like to hear about our most popular potions or our most popular scrolls? If you want to live to a ripe old age, buy a weapon and as much armor as you can wear and still run from trouble. Buy a spell or two and practice your skills. Don't practice on citizens. We call that foul murder. And we don't like it. But you can kill smugglers and bandits and other outlaws all you like. Outlaws have no rights. Plenty of adventurers make a living from killing and looting outlaws. That smuggler scum in Adamasoritus, for instance. The cave down near the Silt Strider platform. Okay. Cure common disease and cure blight disease potions are the most popular. Fortify strength, endurance, speed, and agility are very helpful. Fortify personality. Restore health, restore fatigue are perhaps our most popular items. Yeah. Vigor and vitality are our best-selling bargain items, restoring fatigue and health, respectively. Almsivi, intervention and divine intervention, I'm going to get those. Transport you instantly to the nearest temple or nearest imperial shrine. Good for routine emergency transportation. Heartwise helps with persuasion. Summon skeletal minion. Drathus Winter Guest does a lot of damage at touch. Handy to whittle a too tough opponent down to size. Okay. Practice my skills. Practice on creatures and outlaws and anyone who attacks you first. When in doubt, run away. And if you attack a citizen by accident, don't kill them. Turn yourself into a guard, pay your fine, and clear your name. People will treat you like an outlaw. Okay. Well, you can stay over there, but you have to stay out of the way. He's obsessed with sleeping on my mouse pad. So if I'm here, he has to sleep on my mouse pad. So I have 100 gold, which is like not much, but I might be able to buy a blade or something. Iron broadsword, long blade. So I think I'm going to go with a shorter blade first, just because then I can train up speed a little quicker. And this is 3 to 7. This is 4 to 5. So, and it's only $13. So I think I'm going to go with a short blade for now because, yeah, I want to hopefully train up my speed. Probably my endurance I'll focus on as well. And then what else first? Probably intelligence or something similar. Then, in terms of armor, I don't know if I'll have enough money for armor yet. I want to go with medium armor to start with, just because it will help train endurance. So, it's too much if I buy that. Oh, of course. Yeah, I've got this stuff to sell. Yeah. Okay, so selling that stuff and this means that I would be able to grab this. And then I could probably get something like these iron greaves as well, just because I need to train up endurance, and I can use that. I can use heavy armor for that. It's just very heavy. But this would allow me to have most of my armor. And I can actually afford this. So, how much is his potions? He said he has potions, but he doesn't really have... He has Fortify Luck. That's pretty much it. Okay. Anything else? No. Alright. I don't really have any money left over for spells. This Magicka would be awesome to get. Frost damage, Fireball, Sanctuary. Sword Fatigue, $800. Good God. Okay.
Yes, Outlander?
You like to dance close. You're on your honor.
I don't believe it.
Let's hear it. What is it?
I am Albicus Colossus. Battle Mage. Okay. My son was recently shipped up to Fort Frostmoth on the island of Solstheim. I don't know what he did to deserve that, but it couldn't have been good. Yes, that's a frozen island up the north, right? Sounds awful to me. If you're looking to get there, you might check for transportation at Cool. Okay, I'm not going to Solstheim. Not right now. Don't expect the natives to take to you right away. Colonists, like us, outlanders, settlers from other provinces, will be more open and friendly at the start. Then maybe when you do a few things, get your name around and gain a reputation, then the locals will open up a little. Stick to your own kind to start, it will go a little easier. Daedra, you know what they are, right? Well, Daedric shrines are where Daedra cults worship Daedra. Bad people who summon bad Daedra. Stay away from them. Why? Because Daedra are nasty, and the folks that worship them are even nastier. Okay. I'm a battle mage. Though arrayed as Western Knight with heavy armor, axes, and long blades, my primary training is in the College of Alteration, the College of Destruction, and the College of Conjuration. To round out my education, I have mastered enchantments and alchemy. Potions made through alchemy, or purchased through alchemists, grant me the magics of restoration, mysticism, illusion colleges. And can there be any more terrible master... Can there be any more terrible master of the science of war than a battle mage? I think not. Okay. Get food and sundries from Ariel's trade house. That's also where you'll find anyone who offers training. Not much else in the way of services. I need money, actually, so... The Altma Ariel runs Ariel's trade house. So, Cusius Gala is the chief agent at the Census and Excise offices. Not much here. Ariel's trade house and the Census Excise offices. That's the Coast Guard too, and a lighthouse, and that's it. Silt Strider service goes to Vivek, Balmora, Nisus, and Saran. The road goes north past Pelagiad? Maybe it's Pelagiad. To Balmora, and east to Vivek. Southeast to Ebonheart. Okay, you were very helpful, thank you. What about you? Welcome to Seyda, Neen, stranger. Is there some specific place you're looking for? Okay, we've already talked about this. Oh, he's a bard. Great. Talk to everyone. Get a copy of Law and Customs in Morrowind. Slavery is legal here. Foul murder is illegal. Okay. So you're not really... Oh, did I ask you about the latest rumors? Heard that the local tax collector, Processius Vitellius, is missing. No surprise, really. He wasn't well liked around here. Okay. What about you? Oh, this is the scout. Go ahead, you're not interrupting anything. I'm alone, scout. You need directions? Pelagiad? Pelagiad is a newly chartered imperial village on the road north from Vivek to Balmora, right on the western edge of the Ascadian Isles region. The village is right outside the Imperial Legion garrison at Fort Pelagiad. The houses and shops are built in the Western Imperial style, and Pelagiad looks more like a village in the Western Empire than a Morrowind settlement. Balmora is the district seat of House Halalu, and the largest settlement on Vvardenfell after Vivek City. Good roads lead north from here to Balmora, passing through Fort Pelagiad and Pelagiad Village. From Balmora, roads lead north to Aldrune, through the town of Caldera. Maybe I better write down the directions to Balmora for you. It's a long walk and a little confusing. Okay, thank you. Caldera is a recently chartered imperial town and mining corporation north of Balmora on the road to Aldrune. The Caldera Mining Company has been granted an imperial monopoly to remove raw ebony from the rich deposits here. Caldera is a new town, recently built in the Western Imperial style, and most of the citizens are outlanded colonists, new colonists. Ebonheart is south on the road from Pelagiad, built on the western shore of the water-founded city of Vivek. My cat is sleeping face down. Ebonheart is seat of the imperial government for Vvardenfell district and a busy center of maritime trade. And lastly, Vivek. Vivek City is south on the road from Pelagiad. Vivek is the largest settlement on Vvardenfell and one of the largest cities in the east. Built on Norvayan Bay, completely surrounded by water, the city itself is a group of giant town-sized buildings called cantons. I hate them. The High Fane and the Palace of Vivek are visited by hundreds of tourists and pilgrims daily. Outlanders mostly confine themselves to the foreign canton, while natives live, work, and shop in the Great House compounds and residential cantons. Yeah, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I cannot stand Vivek City. It's very frustrating to go to. You're new to Seyda, Neen, right? I'm Raflod the Braggart. I'm sure you have questions. Go ahead, ask. I have plenty of time. So he has training. Okay. A friend of mine says you have to visit the House of Earthly Delights in Saran. I've heard rumors. I've never actually been there. Always carry a jug of Sujama with you. That burst of strength, the ability to penetrate armor and deal serious damage, will give you a one-time punch to the face, an opponent you normally can't handle. Okay. Can't be a successful thief if you always steal from the same merchant or even in the same town. After you've picked them clean, explore somewhere else to give them a chance to restock. Okay. Did I... Oh, I spoke to you. You're a bard. Perhaps you'd like to help me recover some gold. I would love to do that. That's right, see, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. He has come up light the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find Fargoth's hiding place. I know that little fetcher's got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. We've already gone through his whole house, so I know he's not hiding it there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold. If you can, I'll give you a share of the wealth. Are you up for it? No worries. I need money. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of all of Seyda Neen. I'm trying to play, honey. Can you stop? She's just sleeping. If you keep an eye on where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where he's hiding that gold. Roger. Okay. Who are you? My cousin claimed he saw a city in the water near Gnarmark. He's a drunkard though, and spends too much time in the sun. Okay, I've already heard about that.
Yes, madame.
Right. Okay, so it's 11 AM now. Temptation to just like break into these people's homes and just take their stuff. But it doesn't work as well in this game as in Skyrim. So trying not to anger everyone. Can you stop kicking my hand, please, honey? I'm trying to play. He's like sleeping against my hand but keeps kicking it out of the way because I'm taking up too much room on his mouse pad. Unbelievable. Okay. Sorry, Catsenolia, you're new to Seyda Neen, and you'd like some help finding your way around. Very sensible. Go ahead and ask away. Are you looking for services, specific place, someone in particular, or just need a little advice? What's the latest rumors? I've heard that the local tax collector is missing. Okay, we'll look into that. Some rough customers come into town now and then for supplies. I think they might be smugglers and bandits holed up locally. You're doing a public service to clean them up, and might find yourself some nice loot in the bargain. Okay. And you're an outlander. Okay.